Elliot Markham was a man of logic and precision. An engineer by trade, he saw the world in equations, angles, and circuits. He had recently purchased an old, weathered house in the outskirts of town, a fixer-upper he planned to restore to its former glory. Among its dusty nooks and forgotten crannies, he stumbled upon a tarnished brass lantern hidden in the attic. Curiosity sparked, Elliot picked it up, noting the intricate patterns engraved on its surface. As he wiped away the grime, a surge of green light burst forth, filling the room with warmth and swirling energy. When the light settled, standing before him was a woman unlike anyone he'd ever seen. Her emerald green skin glimmered under the dim attic light, and her long, flowing hair seemed to shimmer like a cascade of gold. Her eyes were deep pools of mystery, and her smile carried an air of mischief and allure. "I am Leilani," she announced with a melodious voice, "the genie of the lamp. For releasing me, you are granted 3 wishes. Use them wisely." Elliot blinked, his rational mind grappling with what he was seeing. After a moment, he laughed nervously. "This can't be real. Genies don't exist." Leilani crossed her arms and raised an elegant eyebrow. "Shall I demonstrate?" With a wave of her hand, the worn attic transformed into a lavishly furnished study, complete with polished mahogany bookshelves, a roaring fireplace, and a glass of wine perched on a table next to a leather chair. Elliot's jaw dropped. "All right, you win. This is amazing. Then let's hear your first wish," she said, leaning against the fireplace with a knowing smirk. Elliot, now fully believing, pondered for a long moment. "I wish for enough wealth to secure my future and help those in need." Leilani snapped her fingers, and his phone buzzed. A quick check revealed an astronomical balance in his bank account.
"Done," she said.
For his second wish, he asked for a mind capable of unparalleled invention and creativity, dreaming of advancing technology and making the world a better place. Another snap of her fingers, and he felt a surge of inspiration and clarity like never before. Finally, for his third wish, Elliot hesitated. "I wish to be truly happy." Leilani's smile faltered. "Happiness is a tricky thing to grant." "Are you sure?" He nodded. "I've spent my life building things, solving problems, but I always feel empty. I want to fix that." With a deep breath, she granted his wish. Days turned into weeks. Elliot used his newfound wealth and intellect to create incredible inventions and fund charitable projects. The world praised him, yet the happiness he sought remained elusive. He would often sit in his study, staring at the lamp, lost in thought. Leilani, bound to the lamp but free to wander the house, watched him with a growing sense of guilt. Despite granting his wishes, she could see his loneliness and yearning for something he couldn't articulate. One evening, she approached him. "You're still unhappy," she said softly. Elliot sighed, running a hand through his hair. "I thought fixing the world would fix me, but it hasn't. I guess I didn't know what I really wanted." "And what do you want?" she asked, sitting beside him. He looked at her, noticing the warmth in her gaze and the kindness in her smile. "I think I wanted love, but I was too afraid to admit it. Maybe I thought it wasn't logical or practical. But now I know it's the only thing that truly matters." Leilani's heart ached. She had seen countless masters make selfish wishes, but Elliot was different. He wished for others, for knowledge, for happiness, not realizing the simple truth of his own heart. She reached for his hand. "You've spent so much time building for others," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "Maybe it's time to build something for yourself. And if you'll have me, I'd like to help." Elliot's breath caught. "Are you saying?" "Yes," she replied, smiling. "Genie or not, I care for you, Elliot." Over time, Elliot and Leilani grew closer, their bond forged in shared dreams and quiet moments. Together, they built a life that balanced his world of reason with her world of magic. Elliot no longer sought happiness in the external, but found it in the love they shared. And though the lamp remained in his study, gathering dust, it no longer represented unfulfilled wishes or untapped potential. Instead, it was a reminder that sometimes The greatest treasures are found not in what we ask for, but in what we discover along the way.